If you'd like to purchase Magic Online cards at competitive prices, check out our web store at mtgoacademy.com/store.
All right, round number 1. Yes, we would like to be on the play. Is this a keep? Probably. Not a particularly exciting one. But, you know, any forest over the next few turns gives us a Ferris Band Tromper and any lands at all. We have Sky Spear Cavalry. We've also got a really nice little mana curve here. We get that question a lot. Oops. Shipwreck Singer. Well, I'm pretty glad he tapped out at least, because now we get to run the ordeal out here. And make him deal with this Stonewise Fortifier. Font of Return. Great. So, if that was a forest, I would have been really happy, but I can live with it being a land of any type. Sadly, it means we don't get to play anything this turn. What does he have? Griptide? So he's going to let this thing go on the stack. Shouldn't let us gain the life there. He could have waited for the trigger from this to go on the stack and then bounced our guy. Siren is a 4/4. And we need to force pretty quickly here. Yeah, I think this game may have gotten away from us here. Missing the green for this long, I think, is sort of a death knell. I mean, I'm not saying that we can't ever come back from this, but felt like the window was this turn to find our green mana source or not. I'm trying to decide if I should tap this thing down and attack. I take 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I take 4, 7, 9. Take up to 10 next turn, but I don't really know how else this is going to work. If I just say go, I guess this thing can stay back on D, and I take 5 or 4 in the air from this and this. Yeah, it's probably better. All right, go ahead. Yeah, we're dead in 2 turns if he keeps up this line of play. Nothing like dying with 6 or 7 cards in your hand is pretty annoying. Yeah, he can make me attack with this thing using this. All right. So let's see what we can do about this situation here. Revoke Existence seems like it'd be good. It could mess with that Riptide Chimera or the font or something along those lines. Armament of Nyx seemed kind of bad. Maybe it's okay. Yeah, maybe it's still okay, actually. I think we probably want a Grave Robber Spider. Actually, I think I want that 5. Okay. Let's see if we can get a better draw this time. This actually might be okay as well. We get to go Sun Guide with any land, Eagle to Watch. If it happens to be a forest, then we can have Reap What Is Sown and Colossal Heroics. Yeah, this seems fine. Even though it's alarmingly similar to the one that we just lost with. Oh, great. So continue the beatdowns here. And we're going to go for it here. Good. No Triton tactics. He's definitely going to block here. I can trade Boodsater for that thing, but I think I might just be better off going big here. This just applies the most pressure to him, makes him come up with something quickly. He's basically forced to start blocking at some point soon. All right, so next turn we can Armament of Nyx the Harpy and bash with the team. All right, but he doesn't have it. Still think I want this and this out. I just don't want to play into bounce spells, basically. Put a bunch of resources into making something huge and then just have it get returned to our hand, and we're sad about it. It was nice having both colors of mana that game. Yeah, we haven't really had a great game yet. Yeah, I think I'll keep this one as well. I just keep having these intermediate type things where if we hit a plains or whatever, then all of a sudden our hand is quite nice, and if we don't, then it's not. I keep drawing our stupid Armament of Nyx, which is not one of our better cards. And now we've drawn 2 non-lands in a row, and we get there. Yes, sir. That was a beautiful draw for us. Because even if we don't hit lands for the next couple of turns, we get white mana to cast these things, so it's nice. Ooh. Shipwreck Singer. That is going to mess with things. There's no doubt about that. Because what he's going to do is try to make this thing attack and then use the ability to shrink it down. And right now we somehow don't have a combat trick. So I'm just going to attack here, though. And play a spider. I mean, if we lose, like, this could be bad. What we're hoping for is, yeah, he does the stuff like this, because we need to draw a combat trick pretty quickly here. So if I attack with everything, he activates his guy. This thing gets shrunk down. So I think I just attack here and here, because he can activate his thing and make himself take 2 less, but he can't actually block either of these. So we'll just do it like this. Play Karametra. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can actually make sure that Karametra is online next turn. Sure. That could get awkward. Might have to Armament of Nyx. Oh, that's a nice one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can play any two of these 2-drops, or I can play Armament Nyx in one of these 2-drops, and Karametra will be active. So I think maybe I just want an Armament of Nyx here. Awkwardly, I can't put Armament Nyx on Karametra because not a creature yet. I think I want the Ordeal on the Spider, though I could be wrong and maybe I just want it on the Eagle of the Watch. So let's Armament here. So if I Ordeal on... I need something that can get through this, basically, at some point. This actually gets interesting because another thing I can do is I can Swift Claw now. I get to bash with Karametra. Actually, I get to bash with everything. And then the next turn, if he tries to leave up mana for Shipwreck Singer, I can put Ordeal on Swift Claw and sort of make that a non-factor. Gets interesting. I'm assuming he's going to want to start blocking here and trading off as soon as he can to use that Font of Return just to get value at some point down the line. I think he's going to be pretty aggressive about that. Yeah, I think I like doing this. Value. I guess there's no point in attacking with the Eagle. No, of course there is. Yeah, there's definitely a point attacking with the Eagle. He could trade it here. He could just block it here. Yeah, so if he wants to block the Eagle, he either has to absorb the damage with this or trade it off with this Shipwreck Singer. I think I'm fine either way. One thing our opponent might want to do is try to get rid of his Siren of the Silent Song by blocking Karametra to get Armament of Nyx in the yard, assuming that he might not, that it might turn off Karametra, but we actually have 2 more permanents to deploy. Grim Guardian. Grim Guardian's pretty good here. And he's left up mana to activate the Singer as well. So, pretty good. That's not bad. Could use 1 more mana. That might just kill him, though. Kind of going to assume that it kills him. So, like, if I go Fortifier... or even Ordeal here. Yeah, Ordeal here. That puts Karametra active, and then I can have Colossal Heroics up. To save, or just to kill him, probably. This works, right? No, I guess it doesn't work. I guess I need to Colossal Heroics in response. I mean, obviously, priority 1 is to get Karametra active, because he can't make our things attack and do this. So if I attack, I declare an attacker. He activates this thing before blocks, then he can kill my Swift Claw, and then he's dead. So yeah, this doesn't actually give him the... Or no, if he kills the Swift Claw, then Karametra goes away. So if he goes for that play, then I Colossal Heroics the Swift Claw, and then he's dead. And I think he kind of has to go for that play. Although that does also kill Eagle if I attack with it. If Eagle dies, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't actually have enough in that case. So I don't think I attack with Eagle. Is he still dead in that case? He blocks here? Yeah, he's still dead. Okay, so attack with everything. Or don't attack with everything, I mean attack with these. Leave the Eagle back so that it stays alive. Put the trigger on the stack. He activates that thing. we make 2 different lethal threats right here. They're going to get shrunk down, but then the incidental damage from these other 2 creatures still keeps them both at lethal. All right. We figured it out one way or another, and we made it into the second round.